the camera didn't charge.
Really?
It is 8:36 in the morning. Uploading yesterday's vlog. The intern made it, and I am addicted to do online hunting. Animal down. Alright, so today's plan is to update the website, try to get some more information on there. Grant's here to help with that. I'm not sure what we're gonna do to fill in the rest of the day. I really need to get deer hunting. I gotta get a buck down before the end of the year. Crunch time, the 21st. Deer hunting season ends on the 31st. There's a lot to do. Plus there's that thing called Christmas right in the middle of all this. Alright, busy day here at FearFishing. The intern is working hard on new projects on the computer. We're updating the FearFishing website. We're adding new stuff for that we can make this more successful and bring more stuff to you at home. He is going to work hard. I gotta go make moves. I gotta go get something done for this vlog.
2017 is gonna be a good year.
2017 better be a good year. Alright, dump run over. We talked to the dump dude. He hasn't seen any bucks. All he's seeing is does. I got a chance to speak to him. It wasn't his bait where I walked in and saw the bait pile and like vlog 3. I thought for sure it was him, but it seems like it wasn't. Household duties done for the day. Alright, we're here at Rice Lake. It looks like some snowmobiles were out on the lake, but it doesn't look very thick. There looks like a big white spot there that's just recently flown over. But let's send the drone up and see if we can see any open water out there or how it's looking. Ice fishing's got to be just around the corner. Alright, so here's the part where I should have shown you amazing drone action, but I didn't hit the record button. So I flew my drone around Rice Lake, and now I'm editing the video. So we're gonna have to skip that part. I will get some amazing drone footage of the ice. Moving on. All right, if we have a look at like the bird's eye view, that ice looks pretty shady. I think it's gonna need a couple more nights to harden up. There looks like some major wet spots. Beautiful town of Butley. Head out here, as soon as it's safe, some crappie fishing. All right, Grant's been busy updating the FearFishing.com. He's been doing such a good job while I've been checking trail cams, etc. That we're gonna have a break and we're going to the Chinese buffet.
It's a nice little place.
It is. I don't know how healthy this is. It's good. It's all good. I love Chinese food. Americanized Chinese food. Alright, seems that I'm a dog. Which one are you? Put in the comments. Alright, Grant's been hard at work. Got most of FearFishing.com updated. Go right now to FearFishing.com and have a look at what Grant did today. Looks dope. We have some more stuff to add very soon. We'll have to keep working on that. Some new and exciting things. Grant's going home and I'm gonna continue on with the vlog. Bye, Grant.
See you tomorrow.
It's dark, but Mark and I are at the range. Woo! Shooting time. Oh, the door's open. It's open. Woo! Fresh arrows. Alright, it's crazy busy at the range tonight. Get in here.
I'm trying to, you head.
Jeff Unmer.
I always have fun at the range.
Everybody, join a range in your local community. How long have you been shooting, Mark?
2 months, let's say.
Loves it.
Yeah. Week after Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving.
You probably come 2 or 3 days a week?
I have been. The last week it's been so busy at work and stuff I haven't, but...
Would you recommend joining a range?
Absolutely. Bring the whole family.
Bring the whole family. Spend every cent you got on bows.
And arrows.
And arrows. And arrows. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm just back from the range. Having a pretty solid day, I'm not gonna lie. Move this a little closer. Get right in there nice and close. I have a pretty awesome day. Now, guess what time it is? We really gotta work on this. Fear fishing! questions and answers. We had some questions yesterday. I'm going to answer them. Now, while I'm looking up the questions, people have been asking to send things, so in the link below, I just threw in my address. Don't come here. There's really nothing to, there's nothing exciting in this house. But mail stuff. You mail it, I'll open it. Notification. First question was yesterday I showed it what knots I used, and I got a question about tying braided line to fluorocarbon, and do I use leaders? Now let me tell you that when it comes to largemouth fishing, 95% of the time I'm using straight 50-pound braid. My bait casters, my frog rod. I know some guys like to overkill it and use 80-pound braid, 65-pound braid. I can't ever remember a time I broke a fish off with 50-pound braid. Maybe a pike or muskie, but a largemouth bass, and I've landed some big largemouth bass, I've never had an issue. I do probably re-spool my braid more than the average person, but it's just because I hate when the green goes out of it. Now, when I do, for smallmouth, I always use braided line tied onto a fluorocarbon leader, religiously. Like, I for everything. Drop shot, I'll use 6-pound fluoro. Dragon tubes, I'll use 8-pound fluoro. Jerk baits, always have. I don't know, smallmouth are just smarter, and they're in open water. They probably get a better look at the line than a largemouth ever does. When I'm fishing smallmouth though, with like a spinnerbait, I'll use braided line. If I'm fishing smallmouth crankbaits, I use fluorocarbon. Let me find some fishing line here. That is not the piece. I'll be right back. Okay, so I can answer the second question, was what kind of braided line do I use? Power Pro. I've tried other braids. I use Power Pro all the time. I can't even, I'll guarantee you there's not a single rod here spooled with anything but Power Pro. So that answers question number 2. Would I try other braided lines? Sure I would, but I've always used Power Pro. I like Power Pro. I always get it in moss green. It's just what I like to use. And I'll tell you a big thing, when you get something and you really like to use, buy lots of it. Even with rods, my 5 flipping rods have the same 5 reels on it. They're the same, almost exactly the same 5 rods. As soon as you get something that really works, buy lots of that. Now, let me show you how I attach my fluorocarbon leader to my braid. And I do this ice fishing too. Same knot. Let me Google the actual name of the knot before I give you correct information. I just tie knots, I don't know the name. Double uni knot. I hope that's the right name. Anyway, here's the deal. Super easy to tie. This is pretty thick line. 20-pound fluoro, 50-pound fluorocarbon. Okay, 2 lines, 2 ends. Finger through. You basically take this tag end and make a loop. Now you take this, and here's the key. You can't have the exact same number of wraps on both sides, or for some reason it cuts through. I do whichever line is thicker, my braid or my fluoro, I'll do less wraps with the thicker line. So my fluoro here is thicker, so I'm going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wet it. On the other side, with the braid, again, just the braided line, loop, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With the line between, and pull it tight, and that's what I use. Works awesome. I don't use swivels. That right there is the knot I use. I will add in the description below a link to how to tie that knot for you can see. But that's the knot I use. It'll never break. I did 4 and 5 on the loops. If I was using, let's say, 15-pound braid and 6-pound fluorocarbon, I would use 5 and 6 wraps. Like, let's say I was muskie fishing, I would do like 2 and 3. It'll hold perfectly fine. 4, just to let you know, that wraps up this edition of Get your questions in and I will answer them about anything. It doesn't even have to be about fishing. For today, we're gonna wrap it up. Tomorrow I gotta go to the doctor's and do some tests. I'll fill you in tomorrow on how that goes. If you could take the time to go right here and subscribe to the FearFishing YouTube channel, that would be amazing. Tell all your friends about it. That would be even better. You can watch yesterday's vlog here. It's been a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. FearFishing, old school. Love it.